Do you ever wonder why you're always burnt out or just lack that energy and that oomph to chase your goals, to make more progress in your life and just continue moving forward? Well, I think the main reason people get burnt out and the main reason we may fall off track or get into a bit of a rut is because we are living out of alignment. Now, you could be living out of alignment in so many ways. You might be in a job that you just are unhappy in, or a job that doesn't align with your values and your morals. And like, you may be someone who cares about the environment or cares about the planet, and you're in a job that literally pollutes the planet. Like, you're obviously not going to be in alignment in that job, and this leads to a lot of unhappiness, a lot of burnt out, and just lack. Or even the people you hang around with. You may be hanging around people who just always complain, always are cynical, and you're just that person who's trying to be positive, just be that uplifting, high energy person. But when you're with those people, with those friends or family or peers that just always are negative, you're bound to have bad energy around those people because you are the average of the five people you will spend the most time with. So you're bound to feel a bit burnt out or low energy or just have a low social battery around these people because they aren't positive. And it's not even just the values that these friends hold. They may be someone who constantly are going out, partying, making plans, and they always invite you along, and you feel obliged to say yes. You're constantly saying yes, and in the end, you've said yes to so many plans that you burn out. You don't really have any energy to relax, to recover, and rejuvenate. But if you learn to say no to these plans, you start to recover that energy needed to chase your goals and do things that you're more passionate about because you have the energy. And that's the thing. I feel like that we think we're burnt out because we're doing too much. But the truth is, we get burnt out by not doing enough of the things that matters. And this could be doing things we're passionate about or spending time with friends and family that you care about. Whereas most of us think that if we spend more time on our goals, more time on achieving bigger things or at work, then we're gonna make more money or be more productive. But the fact is that if you don't spend your time doing things that fill your cup and give you that energy, then you will always feel burnt out. Because it's doing these things that you love, these things that get you out of bed, that actually give you energy and give you some motivation and discipline in life. So if we ask ourselves more often, how do I want to show up in this world? You start to that if you follow this blueprint of how do you want to show up in life, you start to live in more alignment, you start to find your passions, find clarity on your purpose in life, and in turn it leads to more energy and more satisfaction rather than constantly feeling like you're burnt out. So if you start to feel extra just exhausted or tired during a task and you feel like you're getting burnt out and you just lack the energy to continue, then I'd say look within. Like, ask yourself, are you living in alignment? Or do I see myself here in 5 years' time? Like at this job or with this friend or in this relationship? Because if we're doing what society or our friends or family want for us rather than what we want, we're bound to not be very fulfilled or satisfied with our position. And so something I believe is you cannot do too much of something that is good for you. Like, if you enjoy riding your bike or you enjoy going to the beach or you enjoy going out in nature or playing the guitar, reading, writing, creating, you're never going to get sick of this and you won't really burn out from it. So that's why I feel like I'm trying to fulfill the need to do a job that I'm passionate about, or make my life's work something that provides meaning and also interprets some fun, some passion into it. Because burning out, it sucks, but once you realize that most of the time you burn out because you are living out of alignment and you're not with those values, those morals, or those passions of yours that you really love and admire, then you're just constantly going to burn out and just lack the energy to pursue, to chase those goals even more. So if you're feeling like you're burning out, just try incorporate more of those things that you're not doing, those things that you're passionate about. Because I know that once you do this, you will have way more energy and your burnout won't be as regular. So, as normal, I hope to provide some value in this video. And if you enjoyed, please like, subscribe, and peace.